welcome you all. Welcome to my review of the new Gunn Suicide Squad. Let you guys know, hello, thank you for watching. This is going to be a spoiler-free review, and I'm going to do a spoiler review later down the line. The rating system will be that of a 5-star rating system. Now, first question off the bat. You want to know, is this movie better than the original Suicide Squad? Is it similar to the original Suicide Squad? I'm going to rip this band-aid off right away. This movie is absolutely better than the original Suicide Squad for a multitude of reasons. Going into it, this movie here is what I envisioned, was what I thought the first one would be. You know? There's no weird like shark that likes BET movies and no weird shit like that, no. Well, no, there's weird shit in this movie, don't get me wrong. But it's nothing off-putting, and it's not pandering like how I thought the original one was. There's a lot of good performances in this. Especially from, I would say, John Cena does a great job in this movie. John Cena, who you might know as the wrestler guy who does comedy movies every once in a while, he's really becoming good at cutting his teeth on these type of roles. These funny, quirky, buff guy that says weird things out of nowhere kind of character that he does. He's becoming really good at that. And he's really fun to watch in this. For all intents and purposes, this is a movie where everybody is a comic relief. You might get a couple of touching scenes in there for certain characters, but this is a comedy movie, and he's one of the best pieces of that comedy in it. Who else does a good job in this? I want to point out. If I were to point out one other character that does a good job in this, I would say the character that plays Ratcatcher 2. She does a great job in this. She's the heart of the movie. She has the emotional scenes. She has good comedy. Everything you needed from a character in this, she nails all aspects of it. Is she perfect? No. No one's perfect in this, given the material that they have. But everyone does a good job. I like to highlight Harley Quinn too. Margot Robbie is Harley Quinn. For somebody who's played this character damn near as much as Sylvester Stallone has played Rocky, she's really finally nailed this, right? She's nailed her Harley Quinn character. I have to give her props for that. There's not much I can say about what they do with certain characters in this without going into a spoiler review. This is just me telling you that I like the movie. I like the performances. It's violent. It's bloody. It has good comedy in it. Say what you want about the pacing, but the pacing never falls to the point where you're like, oh, I'm ready for this movie to be over. Also, if you're somebody who goes into these movies wanting to see loud, big, bombastic set pieces, you don't get many of those. I reckon you only really get one huge set piece, like one big Marvel type set piece, and you really don't get into the end of the movie. But if that's not your thing, then that won't be your thing. But the movie is fun nonetheless. If I were to give this movie a word rating, the movie is fun. It's just that. It's not goddamn Godfather 2. It's not no Scorsese shit. It's a fun movie. It's rewatchable. It's rewatchable because I like the banter between the characters. Every character has like a relation into another character in the movie, and there's a lot of characters in this movie. Sure, some are highlighted more than others. A lot of characters are just meant to be red herrings, but I'll get into that to the actual review. This is going to be short. I'm probably going to give my star review with my pros and cons on both of them. Before I get into that, I really want to highlight the actress who plays Ratcatcher 2. She's great. I want to love to see her in more things. I can't remember her name despite reading it, so I'm probably going to put it on the screen right now. She's great. Review star time. I'll give this movie a 3 out of 5 stars. It's not a 5. It's not a masterpiece. It's not Godfather. It's not Goodfellas. Goodfellas is like a 6 to me. I fucking love Goodfellas. It's not that. 4. I say 4 for movies that I think are really, really, really good. That can be 5 depending on who you're talking to. This isn't that. This is a 3.5. A 3 is a good. This movie is above good, but not great. It's great depending on the situation. This movie is great to watch with friends, I'll say. But we'll touch more onto that in my my next review. I came across a review. This is just thoughts, spoiler-free thoughts, right? Nonetheless, thank you for watching. I'm gonna turn this camera off and really get into what I think about this movie afterwards. Until then, thank you for watching. I'm going to do the snap thing again. Probably right now to signify that the movie is over, that the video is over. It's like, boom, like.